Friend, aging is so fun. Our under eyes are usually a big problem for all of us, either dark circles, puffiness, the fine lines and wrinkles, all those fun things. It's so fun. This last week we dropped off my son to go to Fiji for church service mission. So I've done a lot of crying. Whew. I thought I was done. So my under eyes, they need some TLC, and they get puffy, man, with all the crying. So with that being said, let's dive into how we can have brighter, tighter under eyes as we age and as we cry. Gosh, just being real for you. Parenting is hard and growing up is hard. Okay, so pull it together. So there are a lot of factors when it comes to our under eyes. It could be genetics. I genetically have puffier under eyes, and obviously I'm crying, so I even have puffier under eyes. So it could just be genetics, and we just kind of have to accept that. It could be lack of sleep. It could be lack of hydration, not drinking enough water. It could be lack of getting good nutrients in your body. Like what we put in our body, our water and our food really does show up in our skin. So there are some things that we can control with our under eyes so that we have healthier, more youthful, more awake under eyes. And we have to come to the point where we know that we're not going to have 20-year-old skin for the rest of our life. It's fine. Like aging is normal. Fine lines and wrinkles are normal. Dark circles are normal. But there are things that we can do to help lessen some of those signs of aging and help us look and feel our best. So I'm going to give you a couple tips that work for me and I share with my clients as an esthetician and as a beauty coach to help you have more youthful under eyes, depending on like where you are at in your health journey and in your age journey and just the aging process in general. Some of these things are free. Some of these things you might have to invest in a tool, and some of these things you have to invest in a product. The things that are free are drink water, eat healthier, get better sleep. I cannot stress that enough. Like, I think so many of us, sleep is put on the back burner. There's so many other things that we want to do. We get our bedtime put off because we want to scroll or watch a Netflix show. But like really prioritize your sleep. That is going to be the best thing for your health, and drinking more water. But here are a few other things that you can do to have better under eye care, okay? So I love using an oil cleanser for this process. We're going to do some facial massages together. I love using an oil cleanser because your fingers and your tools can just glide beautifully on your face, and it's soft, it's not harsh, it's gentle. So invest in a good oil cleanser. I will put everything that I'm using in the description. But it's important to have good tools and good products to see better results, okay? So just kind of rub that into your skin. And whenever you're using an oil cleanser, make sure you use dry hands and a dry face. That will just work better. You don't want to add any water. Okay, so we're going to do some facial massages with just our fingers. This is free, okay? So place your thumbs down here on your jaw and your middle fingers, and then just start drawing circles on your face, on your brow, on your orbital bone, and just go over and over and over. I do this about 10 times. You can do even more if you want to, if you feel extra puffy. But this just gets your blood moving. It's a great lymphatic drain. So like if you're ever sick and you are very congested, oh, this is so good. So I do this about 10 times, do more if you want to. And then I do the opposite direction. You do that about 10 times or more. It feels so good, and it will just help depuff your under eye area and move that blood. Okay, so that's a fun, easy massage movement that you can use, okay? You can also use, take your pointer fingers and bend your fingers and use your knuckles. Start at the inner corner and go out. And do this 10 or more times. Again, this is a great way to get the blood flowing to help depuff the under eye area. And it feels so good. I do these exercises every single morning. Yes, it takes a few minutes, but when it becomes a habit and part of your routine, it's just like every day, no big deal. This is what I do. And my skin feels so much better, and I just am more lifted, more sculpted, and more youthful. A couple other ones you can do is you can take your fingers, put them together, put them on the sides of your face, and squint. And you hold it for about 5-10 seconds. And then just keep doing that. Do like 10, 20, however many you have time for. But by putting your fingers on your side, you are keeping your skin taut, so you're not increasing wrinkles. But you are helping tighten those muscles. It's kind of like a push-up for your under eyes. So you don't want to completely close them. You just keep them a little bit awake, open, and then you release. And then just keep doing that. Do it however long you have time for. And a similar one is you can take your fingers and place underneath your eye and on your brow to kind of keep your skin taut as well. And this one, I do faster movements. So I'm not holding for 5 or 10 seconds. I am just opening, closing, opening, closing. And you can do 10, 20, 30, 50, whatever you want of these. Again, however much time you have. But the key is consistency. So those are some free facial massages that you can do with just an oil cleanser and your fingers to depuff. I mean, look at my under eye. It's already less puffy. I love it. So here are some tools that you can invest in though, if you want to go a little bit further and to have a little bit maybe better result. A gua sha tool is a really good tool to invest in. I love this one. I love the edges and the shape of it. It just works really well. And by taking that, laying it flat and going from your inner corner to your outer corner. Again, 10, 20 times, however much time you have. But I love this. It's so soothing because it's you might think, well, what's the difference between doing your knuckle and this? The main difference is it's a cool stone. And so it gives you that cooling effect as well as the pressure and the movement. So it's just an added benefit. So you can do that. You can also, if you feel like you need to lift your brow a bit, if you have hooded eyes, you can take that and lift it up. It's really cool what you can do with a gua sha tool. I have a lot of other exercises you can use it with a gua sha tool for the other parts of your face, but right now we're just focusing on our under eye area. So do that. Very soothing. Feels really good. And then you can also use this tool. I really don't know the name of this tool. Mushroom? I don't know. I think it's maybe a mushroom tool because it looks like a mushroom, but I love that has the kind of the shape of it, the edges, the curves fit great for underneath your eye. So this is kind of the same effect as the gua sha tool underneath your eye, but it has a bit more curvature to really fit underneath your eye. Same thing, you are using that same motion, inner corner to outer corner, to really massage and move the puffiness. And again, this is a stone, and so it is cooling, and so it feels really good and soothing on your skin. So it's a bit different than just using your knuckles, but also another great tool to invest in if your under eyes are a cause of concern, okay? So those are some exercises you can use with your fingers, with gua sha tools to help alleviate the puffiness underneath your eyes. Now I'm gonna take a clean microfiber cloth and take off that oil. And at that point, you can finish with your toner, your serum, your cream, whatever you want for the rest of your face. But we are focusing on our under eyes, and so let's go into 2 products that I cannot live without, that I recommend over and over and over to my skincare clients because it is so good. I have invested in so many eye patches, under eye patches, the eye creams, eye gels, all the things, and nothing has worked as well as this duo. This is an eye elixir, it's an eye serum. This is an eye cream, and together they are a beautiful combination. So just like you would put a serum on your face to get that added nourishment, target any concerns that you have, and then you lock it in with a cream. Same thing for underneath your eyes. Your skin under your eyes is more delicate and fragile, and it's different than the rest of your skin. And so you need to use products that are specifically made for underneath your eyes for that area. So this is the serum that I love to use. And because this is waterless skincare, it doesn't have any added water into it. It's more potent and powerful. And so you don't need to use a ton. So it's a small little bottle, but this will last you 4 to 6 months or longer, depending on how much you use. So I just do a tiny little drop underneath each eye. Tiny little drop, a little goes a long way. And I rub it in. And I bring it up over onto my upper eyelid. And this serum will help lift, it will help brighten, it will help tighten your under eyes. It has hydroxytyrosol, which is the main ingredient in this waterless skincare brand, which is a really nourishing, great antioxidant for skin, as well as the other magic ingredient in it is paracress. And paracress is supposed to be a natural tightening agent. It's found in a plant, and it helps just tighten any fine lines and wrinkles. It's amazing. I love it so much. I use it every single morning just as my skincare prep. And then I lock it in with this eye cream. This is a corrective eye cream that targets the fine lines and wrinkles. It targets the dark circles and those problematic areas that we are all trying to avoid or correct as we age. So I'm just going to take a small amount, like smaller than a pea size. Use your ring finger whenever you're touching your under eye area. Because I said our under eye area is more fragile and more delicate than the rest of our face. And so our ring finger gives you the least amount of pressure. So I use my ring finger. I'm going to put it right here along my orbital bone and then lightly bring it up underneath to my lower lashes, and then any excess up onto the eyelid. And this eye cream, Eye Elixir Duo, is such a beautiful combination that will help nourish, hydrate, tighten, brighten, lighten your under eyes as you age. Now, is there anything that is magically going to make you look like you're 20 again? No. There's nothing on the market out there that is going to do that. But I will say that this is the best combination that I've ever tried, that actually you will see better results. And with consistency is key. You can't use a product for a few weeks and be like, I don't see any difference. You have to use consistency. And I always recommend to my clients to take a before picture and then refer to it a couple months later to see the difference. Because a lot of times we start using something, whether that's a hair product, a skincare product, a weight loss product, whatever it is that we're using, and we're like, I don't think it's working. But did you take a before picture? Take a before picture and refer back to it to see, are there any changes? And I can guarantee you're going to notice some changes. You're going to look more youthful. And over time, with consistent use, not just a month, but I'm talking about months of use, using the whole bottle, you will notice a difference. The other great thing is with this brand, there's a 365-day return policy. You can't find that in brands anymore. I mean, it's amazing. A brand that stands behind their product so much that they offer a 365-day return policy, they're pretty confident in their products because they know that most people are not going to return them because they're that good. But they stand behind them. If you are not happy, you can return them. So with some facial massaging, whether that's with your hands, with some gua sha tools, and then with this combination, you're going to, over time with consistency, you're going to notice better, healthier under eyes, whether that's less puffy, less dark, less tired, less wrinkly. You will notice a difference. Also, though, please invest in taking better care of your body in general, not just trying to get a quick fix and investing in these products, hoping that they're going to be the miracle worker for you. Really do the time and sleep better, eat better, drink better. Those things are going to give you a better result overall in your entire health, mentally and physically, than any product that you buy. So you deserve to look and feel your best, but you also have to put the time and the effort into looking and feeling your best. It's not a quick fix. You got to take consistent steps and have patience in the process. But I'm here as your beauty coach to answer any skincare questions, to guide you, to direct you, to recommend products that are perfect for your skin type and your skin needs. You don't get that at Sephora. You don't get that at Target. Like, you don't get that one-on-one attention, and that's what I offer you. You can message me and I can give you personal recommendations for your skin. But this eye duo it's all inclusive. Like this one works great on all skin types. This is a winner combination. I recommend it over and over and over to all of my clients. But have a fabulous day. All of the information that I used will be in the description. Let me know if you have any questions. And remember that this is not your sunset era. This is your golden hour. These are your best years yet to come. Don't let not feeling confident in your body hold you back from living your best life. Have a fabulous day. Ciao.